Hey guys, it's Max, and today welcome back to another top 10. Now this top 10 is my favorite Pokemon of each type. So technically it's not a top 10 because I'm going to be listing 18 Pokemon, but whatever. So I'm going to go over my favorite Pokemon of each type. So yeah, it's going to be great. Now, just to let you know, I did make a top 10 favorite Pokemon video, which I would much rather you guys watch that video before this because, yeah. Because if you watch this video first, you get more of a spoiler alert. Spoiler, warning, whatever. Now, just to let you know, I'm going to be so kind and let you guys watch the video. So, I will wait for you to watch the top 10. Have you watched it? Good. Well, let's get on to the first type. Okay, here we are. For the fairy type, we have Tapu Bulu. Now, I did explain a lot of things about Tapu Bulu in my top 10, so since you watched it, really happy that you did, I would just say a little bit of things about him. So, first Tapu I ever caught, when I saw all 4 Tapus, I thought Tapu Koko was cool. I was a bit disappointed that they made one of the Tapus like the same typing as one of the starters, so yeah, whatever. But when I saw Tapu Bulu, I'm like, wow, this guy is so cool. But yes, Tapu Bulu is fairy and grass, but I just want to let you know, yes, of course, he's both those types, but, say, for example, since you did end up on seeing the top 10 video, and spoiler warning, if you didn't listen to me and you didn't watch it, of course, Charizard was number 1, right? And he is Fire Dragon. But he's only taking one of those spots. And even though there is another, say, let's just spoiler warning again for this video, he will be taking the fire spot. So there is another dragon Pokemon, but that doesn't mean I like that dragon Pokemon more than Charizard. It's just like, what do I like them for more about that certain type? So I like Charizard more for his fire more than his dragon. Stuff like that. Okay? Good. Back to Tapu Bulu. Now, Tapu Bulu is just awesome. His Pokedex entry is savage. He can pulverize a tree. How's that not awesome? And, yeah, he's just a boss. So, on to the next type. Alright, now for the Steel type, we have Kartana now. Kartana is one of my favorite Ultra Beasts, if not my favorite. But, yeah, so Kartana is awesome. I ended up on using him in the battle tree in my Sun Let's Play. Of course, it was him, Mimikyu, and a Dragonite. And Kartana was really good. Of course, Mimikyu was mainly on the field, but still. Kartana was really good. Of course, with, like, Leaf Blade, it was, like, awesome. And, yes, he is 4 times weak to fire. So having Detect is a smart choice. Except I was stupid and didn't give him Detect. But that doesn't matter because I just use Kartana for his power. And when you kill a Pokemon, Beast Boost activates. He gets stronger. And that makes him really overpowered and probably one of the best Ultra Beasts. Probably not the best because of his really bad typing, but that doesn't matter. Alright, time to go to the next type. Alright, for the Dark type, we have Incineroar. Now, what can I say? He's awesome. His wrestling belt is in my mascot. I chose him as my starter in Pokemon Sun. And of course, spoiler warning again to the top 10. I did kind of choose him for Ultra Sun, and then I ended up on getting a Charmander from Island Skin, which I used as my new starter. But I ended up on getting him to a Torracat in Ultra Sun, and he was really good. And fun fact, Pokemon Sun was my first ever Pokemon game. So, not including, say, games like Pokemon Tower Defense or anything, my first actual Pokemon game on the DS, of course, I ended up playing Pokemon Fire Red on the laptop for like an hour, except I was terrible. Not including that, on the actual DS, my first ever Pokemon was a Litten. So, I find that pretty memorable, and yeah, Incineroar, he's strong. I remember doing battles with Nick, and it was his Decidueye versus my Incineroar. Can you guess who won? If you said Decidueye, you are absolutely incorrect. My Incineroar was savage. First ever Pokemon in my life, besides Pokemon Tower Defense. I got to level 100 And it was just awesome using Incineroar. Incineroar is such a cool Pokemon. And yeah, to the next type we go. Now for the Dragon type, we have Garchomp. Now, Garchomp is a Pokemon that is here, of course, for the Dragon type instead of Charizard, because I chose Charizard for fire, but whatever. Garchomp is on here, not his Mega. His Mega is cool with the blades and all that, but the Pokedex entry for the Mega threw me off about its hands were melted into scythes. And if you know about Pokemon Sun and Ultra Sun, and Moon and Ultra Moon, they have some pretty messed up Mega Evolution Pokedex entries. And they're just really sad. Like, Aerodactyl is in so much pain with those spikes. Glalie broke its jaw. Lucario, you can describe him in one word, which is heartless. So, I just think that's just awful. So that's why he's not here. But of course Charizard is, but I feel happy about that because, you know, he didn't get a Mega Evolution Pokedex entry. But if they do say that he ate a blue flame and got stronger, that's cool for me. But, yeah. What else is there really to say? Garchomp is awesome. Cynthia would probably wreck me if I actually played Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, Garchomp. Boss. I ended up getting a Gibble from Wonder Trade in Sun. And yeah, he was a good member of the team, except he got replaced by Tapu Bulu. And let's just say in Pokemon Sun, my complete team was in the post-game. It took a long while for me to actually decide what my complete team would be. But that doesn't matter. Time to go to the next type. Alright, for the Ghost type, we have Mimikyu now. Of course, Mimikyu, people find kind of creepy. And I still don't understand why isn't it the Pikachu clone, because it dresses up as a Pikachu, even though underneath it's a whole nother story, and I mean it. Like, if Mimikyu was real, and I looked under the cloak, I would be dead. Literally. Go watch the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, Meowth pretty much dies, and gets brought back to life. Like, 5 times or something. I bet you someone's going to say in the comment section down below, oh, you're wrong, it was 57 times. Okay, I'm over-exaggerating, but whatever. Yeah, Mimikyu, I did talk about him a lot. He was, I'll talk about him a lot in my top 10 favorite Pokemon video, but yeah, Mimikyu is powerful. Snake is really good. You'll get that reference if you saw my top 10, by the way. Spoiler alert. Oh, spoiler warning. You know what? I need to get my priorities right. I gotta think on which one I need to say. You know what? Let's forget about that. All I can say is let's go to the next type. Alright, now for the rock type, we have Lycanroc Midday. Now, of course, Rockruff evolves in, I think it's either, the daytime, or just in general in Pokemon Sun, it's one of the two, or Ultra Sun, into Midday Lycanroc, Night or Moon, or Ultra Moon, midnight, and then around a certain time, I can't remember what it was in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, with a certain, Rockruff with an ability that you need to have, I don't remember what it's called though, because I have a terrible memory, of course, you'll get Dusk Lycanroc. But of course, Dusk Lycanroc was a really close second. It's just, I just love Rockruff. Lycanroc Midday, it's so cool, it's sleek. It's what I've always wanted. I've wanted to have a wolf Pokemon that I really want on my team. There's a werewolf, a wolf, and another wolf. Which wolf do I like more? The one that's orange, or the original one? The original one, because Lycanroc Midday is the one that looks the most similar, I guess you could say that, as Rockruff. It looks like it evolves into Rockruff. No, evolves from Rockruff. That would make no sense if it evolved into Rockruff. Well, I had a Midday Lycanroc in my Sun playthrough, and then I switched him out for a Dusk one in my Ultra Sun. But I think, to be honest, I find the Midday, yes, he was like one of my lowest Pokemon levels, but it wasn't that low, because like Incineroar got to level 100 in the post game. I barely just used him, but there was times when I would fight, of course, Finn. You know, remember him from my throwable TNT add-on video? Yeah, he has Pokemon, and there would be times when he would send in Sugaleo and I would manage to go first and kill Sugaleo with a crunch because my Lycanroc was a complete savage and his Sugaleo sucked. No, because it was usually around low health because my actually no, it would either be my Incineroar to one-shot him with Darkest Lariat or Lycanroc to nearly one-shot him with Crunch, but that doesn't matter. Time to go to the next type. Now, for the bug type, we have Golisopod, or Golisopod, or Galicitypod. Pod. Whatever, I just like calling him Golisopod. Golisopod sounds cool, but we'll just call him Golisopod for this video, okay? Happy with that? Really? You're happy? Awesome, I'm happy with that as well. And even if you weren't happy, I don't care! So, of course, Golisopod. What can I say? He's awesome. If he would punch you, it looks like you get ripped in half or something, but that doesn't matter. Of course, he's Guzma, aka the leader of Team Skull, aka the leader of the evil team in Sun and Moon, aka my first Pokemon games, aka I really need to shut up. You agree? Good. We're really starting to agree on this video. I like it. It's like a cool bond we have, you and me. Yeah. But, yeah, Golisopod, awesome. Pulverize you in a punch. Nah, jokes. Probably can't do that. But, yeah. It's the coolest bug type I've seen. Usually bug types are all weak and useless, except Golisopod's ability is useless. But I can perform it into a strategy. Like if a Pokemon needs healing, I'll send in Golisopod, heal the Pokemon up, or revive them. Golisopod will get attacked, he'll try to tank it, and then I'll heal them, and then he'll get hit again, and if he goes under half, he'll be switched out, and then I can bring in the Pokemon that I was trying to heal up. So it's a really good strategy. I love it. That's why Golisopod is my favorite bug type, and of course, like I said, it looks cool. I used him in my Sun, and also, actually, yeah, the only permanent member, to be honest, that I had on my Ultra Sun team that was also in my Sun team was Golisopod. We're not including Dusk Lycanroc, even though it's another form of Lycanroc. But that doesn't matter. Okay, time to go to the next type. Alright, for the Psychic type, we have Ultra Necrozma now. Listen, you heard that. That was me. If I can't have the Ultra Necrozma theme because it's copyrighted, then I might make my own. I present to you the Scrubub Ultra Necrozma theme. Okay, I'll stop. But, yeah, Ultra Necrozma, the hardest Pokemon battle that I've had, and probably the hardest battle in all of Pokemon that anyone's gonna have. Of course, he was really high level. One of the coolest legendaries I've ever seen. I didn't feel this excited for a legendary since I've seen Primal Groudon. Well, when I saw, never mind. What I'm trying to say is, when I saw Primal Groudon, I'm like, this guy is so cool. That's exactly the same what I thought about when I saw Ultra Necrozma. And he's like the devil. He's so overpowered. And it's just ridiculous. His ability makes super effective moves stronger. And just, he's awesome. Of course, Dawn Wings Necrozma and Duskmane, one of the two, they could have took the cake for this spot. But guess what? Ultra Necrozma got the cake, and he added some extra icing. I'm sorry about that, I just really had to say that. But Ultra Necrozma, awesome. I did have a Duskmane Necrozma on my team, and he could turn into Ultra Necrozma. So, of course, you can't have an actual Ultra Necrozma, but yeah, I just like Ultra more than Duskmane. But technically, it's both of them on this list, but really it's not. So, yeah, time to go to the next type. Alright, for the flying type, we have Noivern. Now, what can I say? Noivern is so awesome. When it was a Noibat, well, when Ash's Noivern was a Noibat, it was so cute. Noivern is just awesome. I just love Noivern. It's just so cool. What can I say? I had one on my ex team. I named it Nishant's Pet. And this is the thing. You guys saw on my Monster Legends account how I said that my Nishant's Pet is a Noivern. That's because they look similar. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to call him a Noivern, I'm going to call my Noivern Nishant's Pet. So it's like they're switched. Like what I was going to do when I got my Poipole and I called him Cleffa, and I was going to get a Cleffa and call it Poipole, except I didn't do that. I did the Poipole to Cleffa, but not the Cleffa to Poipole. But whatever, we're not talking about those two, we are talking about Noivern. Noivern, such an awesome Pokemon. I loved it how Ash got one. The fight between it and, not Noivern, Zapdos was awesome. And yeah, time to go to the next type. Alright, Poison type. What can I say? Crobat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So much better than Zubat and Golbat. I don't really like Zubat and Golbat. They just really annoy me, but Crobat made me happy. Crobat is the reason why I ended up on having a Zubat on my team in X that evolved into Golbat. And then evolved into Crobat. And yeah, Crobat, awesome design. I love it how it has 4 wings, and it's one of the fastest Pokemon, not including Legendaries and Megas, but I'm surprised about that. I find Crobat wouldn't be that fast, but it would be fast, but that doesn't matter. Crobat looks cool, and when I think of Poison types, I think of Nidoking and Crobat. But guess what? Nidoking was too busy eating chocolate today, so yeah. When I say that, I mean he was too busy eating chocolate. So then Crobat took the cake, except he used that joke already. So we'll just say Crobat won the race to get to this spot. It's time to go to the next type. Alright, for the ground type, Primal Groudon. Let's just say, awesome design. He is the definition of Kai the Eradicator in Pokemon. He's awesome, powerful. I used him in Omega Ruby, okay? Named him Marshmallow, while Nick named him his Kyogre Cupcakes. Primal Groudon, what can I say? He's like the best legendary. Like, when I say best, I mean my favorite. I bet you he could wreck Arceus's butt. Yeah, he could definitely do that. Bet you 100%. But yeah, what can I say? Well, actually, no, I know what I can say. I can say this. Primal Groudon is awesome. And let's go to the next type. Alright, for the fighting type, we have Komomo. As in just Komomo, it's just I like saying it like that. But yeah, Komomo, I actually do have one in Sun, and I transferred him over to Ultra Sun. But I never actually used him on an actual main team. But that doesn't matter, because I think Komomo is the coolest fighting type. Like, he's awesome. I just love Komodo. I've seen the reason why other people don't like him as much as I do. People just think, oh, he's so weird. Like, what is this? But the thing is, right, that this is a Pokemon, like Noivern, that I think, if they do add a sound type, would get the sound type on them, except it makes sense for a flying dragon and a fighting dragon. But yeah, that's why they probably wouldn't get the sound type. I mean, it would be fine if Noivern got the sound type instead of the flying type. I just don't want Komodo to lose his dragon typing, because he has to keep the fighting typing, because if he doesn't have the fighting typing, he can't be on this list. So, yeah, time to go to the next type. Alright, for the ice type, we have Kyurem White. I have a very simple reason. There is not many ice types that I actually like, except Kyurem White is the one I chose as my favourite ice type, because it's a mix of fire and ice. Ice, so it can be on the list, and fire, because it's my favourite type, even though, yes, it's not a fire type, but Kyurem White is awesome. Kyurem is cool, of course. Kyurem Black is awesome, but Kyurem White, it's just savage. Well, not savage. I don't know. Well, I've actually never used one on the team, so if I end up and do eventually getting, I have no idea what that was. If I do eventually get, White 2, I would be using a Kyurem White, obviously, so time to go to the next type. Alright, for the grass type, we have Mega Sceptile. Jeez. English. What can I say? It's awesome. I used the Sceptile on my Omega Ruby, and of course he could Mega Evolve. This spot was originally going to be Chestnut, but mainly because I ended up on having one on Ultra Sun as well, because I got a Grovar from Island Scan. He ended up on just becoming my new favorite grass type. And just, what can I say? Sceptile is awesome. I think, like, the Hoenn region has a group of starters that I would choose any of them, honestly, except I'd much rather choose Sceptile, because Blaziken's cool and I always choose the fire type, and Nicholas would always choose Swampert, so yeah. Anyway, time to go to the next type. Whee! Did anyone wonder why I said wee? I said it because Zeraora ran past me because he said, "Yo, Max, I'm so cool. I really want you to own me. As in, like, you know, I want to come out at Pokemon events. You can have me." That sounds weird. Never mind. But basically, Zeraora just told me that he thinks I'm awesome, and I think he's awesome. Like, I'm joking, none of that happened. All I can just say is I just needed to have a reason why I said we at the end of when I was talking about Sceptile. But yeah, Zeraora, favorite electric type. Originally it was Xurkitree, but Zeraora came and Plasma Fist his way to my favorite electric type. Time to go to the next type. Alright, water type. Empoleon. 2 things. 1, penguin. 2, penguin. It's a penguin, it's awesome. I really want to play a game in Sinnoh, so they better make Hoenn remakes. Not Hoenn. Sinnoh remakes. Sinnoh confirmed, not Hoenn confirmed. Max, get your memes right. But yeah, I really like Empoleon. Like, originally, my favorite water type was Kingdra. Actually, no, it was Seadra. Then Kingdra. And then it was Feraligatr. And now it's Empoleon, and now Seadra, Kingdra, like, I don't even like that much now. And Feraligatr's just there, so Empoleon, awesome. People say they don't like it because it has a trident on its face. Well, guess what? I don't care! Time to go to the next type! I bet you weren't expecting to see this. Yeah, of course, it's Charizard, aka my favorite Pokemon of all time. You know, I did mention earlier in this video that he was going to be at the spot for fire. So, yeah. But that doesn't matter. Charizard is here. I have a very good reason. It's Charizard! I know, it's so amazing. Like, did you ever expect me to say it's Charizard? Like, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm going to be a butt, and you have to go and watch my top 10 video on my favorite Pokemon to find out why I like Charizard so much. So, yeah, it's Charizard. Time to go to the last type. Okay, this is a warning for headphone users. You from that? Good. Okay, for normal type, we have Munchlax. We have Munchlax. That's some kind of a reference to my top 10 favorite video, but yeah, Munchlax, awesome. Sunnies, technically that's not the actual Pokemon, but hey, whenever there's a video with Munchlax, there's always gonna have Sunnies, okay? So, yeah. I'm not trying to spoil up, but there's gonna be another video eventually coming out that'll have Munchlax in it. Hashtag top 5 favorite baby Pokemon. That will come out, like, I don't know when, like 15 months. I'm joking. But yeah, Munchlax is here as my favorite normal type because it's Munchlax. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I just had to say that. It's chubby. It's awesome. It evolves from Snorlax. That's a bit of a bonus. Yeah. That's why Munchlax is my favorite normal type. Okay, that's that. They are my favorite Pokemon of each type. Leave in the comment section down below for another top 10 you want to see me do. And peace.